Hello Biscuits, it's Cupcake Kamisama here. This time, let me show you the things that I got at Dream Masquerade Carnival with Angelic Pretty, which was the 10th anniversary of Tea Party Club. 10th and last. I was very lucky to get a gold ticket for this, which meant there was a goodie bag, as well as I've prepared myself for some spending. Let me run you through the bag freebies. The bags themselves were absolutely beautiful. Gold ticket holders actually got a black one, so the print was a lot more vivid and stood out better against the black, but I don't wear black. So I swapped with a friend who had a silver ticket, who wanted the black but got the blue instead. There were quite a few contributors to the goodie bags, Angelic Pretty being the main one. So we got a colouring book. Sadly there are only 4 pages to colour in there. Still better than nothing. I love me a colouring book. And then what you glimpse inside there, which I put there to protect it from being ruined. This is a box currently disassembled. The box is meant to hold this. A special collaboration mug. It says Tea Party Club Angelic Pretty Dream Masquerade Carnival 10. As you can tell, Puppet Circus print was quite an inspiration. They've thrown in some of the newer prints. I've actually already used this mug. It's a mug. How could I not be happy with it? Everyone got a mirror, although everyone had a slightly different design on it. I got the Sleepy Bunny. As you can tell, it's a mirror. This is my camera. And everyone got a badge. Now bear with me. The reason I have 2 is because I volunteered. So one was for volunteering and one was for the event. The event one looks like this. So it's more of that Puppet Circus print. It says 10. It's gold, white and red. So it will go nicely with my wardrobe. Not much or a big fan of pins, but damn it, I will find a way to incorporate them. And then the pin I got for volunteering is more pastel-y. Come on. There we are. And it's a caged lion. I know a few people thought this was a slightly controversial choice, but it's Angelic Pretty. So then, without unwrapping it, everyone got a bath bomb in a very lovely box. I'm not sure if everyone had the same scent. Mine's Earl Grey scented, and I'm pretty sure most people had the same one. And then the last few bits were contributed by Long Ears and Sharpies, who are also guests and vending there. So starting off with a pin badge, which is absolutely massive. I'm pretty sure this is one of their prints, if not one that's been released already, then one that's upcoming. Quite usefully, we got a fan. I believe the round fan was for gold tickets and a foldable one was for silver. The reason why I said I think is the goodie bags weren't fully assembled, so people had to go to Long Ears and Sharpies to say, actually, can I get the bits that I was meant to have in my bag, because they weren't there. And I didn't get told that until the event was pretty much over and they've packed up, so I was so lucky to pick these up at the tea party the next day. And last but not least, Long Ears and Sharpies donated a barrette cup. Looks slightly wonky right now, but that's because I haven't unpacked it. I think this is one of the upcoming prints, and it's from Pink Up, which is the sub label. And seeing as I've already mentioned Tea Party, let me run you through some of the freebies that we got there before I move on to purchases. So everyone got a special badge, another one. Dream Masquerade Carnival, massive Union Jack there. Again, not much into badges, but it's in colours that go with my wardrobe, so happy, happy, happy. And then AP has created some special temporary tattoos, some of which have featured on the latest prints, like the sleeping toys. Again, if you ever wanted to show your love for Brando but couldn't commit yourself to a permanent tattoo, this is the way forward. I also happened to win something at a raffle at the tea party, which didn't happen on Saturday, and I won a flower crown from Dreamy Bows. I've been kind of in need for some more pink flower crown, so this will go nicely. But the best, and by far, not just mine but I think everyone's favourite, tea party freebie was a fan. So not only was it super useful because it got really warm in London, it was quite hot, you could also use that to deter the bitches that were trying to snap photos of you and just be like, "Oi mate, do you mind?" So yeah, I will have to make sure that I bring it to every single meet. So that's... oh no, there's one more freebie, sorry. The reason I almost forgot about it is it's not a freebie that everyone got. As a thank you for modelling for Lady Sloth, she gave us all a tote bag, which I must say is extremely well made. The print on it is from the Welcome to My Dollhouse series, which she has currently on pre-order. I'm pretty sure she's actually previewed it in the fashion show last year at Wicked and Whimsy, but she featured it this year as well. As I said, it's very well made, it seems so sturdy, the material is nice. She filled it with Polish sweets, most of which I've already eaten. There were some postcards and a discount code for 10% off, which I've already used. But given that she absolutely didn't have to do any of this, I am ecstatic to have such a gorgeous, well-made tote bag and sweets. Polish sweets. Like, I'm Polish. Give me the Polish sweets. Let's get on with the purchases, and I shall leave the best and biggest till last, which means I'm going to start in slightly backward order. This purse, which as you can tell is not a new design even though it's AP, I bought off a friend. I was using this purse for the entire day on Saturday because I didn't have a single pink bag and I needed a pink one to go with my cord, so a friend offered to lend it to me, and then at the end of the day she said, "I'm trying to sell out all my pink stuff," right after I said I really like this bag and I kind of want to buy it. So we made a deal there and then, money exchanged hands, bag stayed with me with my shit inside, and it saved her having to put it up in the bring and buy. So yay! I'm very happy with it. It's surprisingly big. I mean, it doesn't look it, but you can fit a lot in there. I vouch for it. Yeah, in general, it sort of turned out that the things I bought ended up being either from the guests who were invited or from vendors I somehow knew who were either my friends or whom I bought stuff from before or whom I followed online. I'm gonna go in the order of things being on top. Pair of bloomers in very lovely sky blue. Tiny sakura like flower with pearls. A nice length in the legs, topped with lace. These are from Sugar Trampoline, which is a UK indie brand. She makes predominantly bloomers, but she also makes some hair accessories, berets, things like this. She's also going to launch a range of clothing, as she showed them in the fashion show. Well, this is someone whose blog I followed for a while, and we finally got to meet. Very happy with these. They're gonna keep my bum toasty, and they're gonna keep me looking fabulous under my frills. So, very happy, very happy. If you need bloomers, buy them. From Lady Sloth, which is a collaboration with one of her illustrator friends called Misha, I bought a set of stickers. She had two. There was a sweet one, which is clearly the one I got, and a gothic one. I just needed them. I have no idea where or how I'm going to use them, but I like the look. From After Midnight, who also happened to be not just a com friend, but also the talent behind my whipped cream headdress. If you've not seen it, check out the blog, you'll see photos of it there. I bought a beret because as soon as I saw that, it gave me all the Christmas feels that I need, and I just had to have it. She didn't have many berets with her at DMC because she didn't manage to complete all of them, but she will do you a custom order if there's a particular beret design you want. She did say she'll eventually put up more in her shop, and on top of this she mostly makes flower crowns, which are beautiful. And as I said, she made my whipped cream headpiece custom for me, so talent, and she'll make you things, so please support her. She's absolutely amazing. From Shinku Rose, which again is a UK brand, I got a set of hair clips in lavender, shaped like Pegasi, which, as you may or may not have guessed, I intend to use with Crystal Dream Carnival, because the Pegasi on that print have a lavender tint to it. Really lovely made. The alligator clip is sewn on quite sturdily. Looking forward to thinking of a hairstyle that would complement these clips. From Peacock Colorum, who's another UK brand, I got a set of wrist cuffs with a crown charm and some dangly pearls. They're really comfortable, very well made. The lace is soft, which I'm happy to have discovered because I have one pair of wrist cuffs from her. It must have been an earlier series, and the lace didn't agree with me. However, these are lovely. They're navy with gold, so they're going to go with plenty of things that I have. This bag, which looks like it might contain some gummy bears, is actually full of rings. So I got 6 different rings from Twinkle Kitty Boutique. Sorry, here's the 6th one. The reason I got 6 is because they were selling them at 3 rings for £2.50. And they're very well made. They're absolutely gorgeous. They had such a range of, from pastel goodness to slightly more spooky to just kind of, not the same plain and basic, versatile. That's the one I'm going for, like the bows or the stars. At absolutely affordable prices. They are on Etsy. Do check them out. They're 2 of the most lovely people that I know. They're absolutely adorable. And yeah, as I said, £5 for 6 rings. Normally you'd pay £2.50 for postage of 1, so I had to jump at the opportunity. This wraps up all the indie vendors that I have shopped with. Now let's move on to the invited guests. Starting with Imai Kira. I bought a lovely, albeit somewhat tiny pouch. She had lots of postcards, and she had even gift wrap paper, but I was after practical things that I could use, seeing as I don't tend to display postcards. Slightly regret it because I would have wanted her to sign one of them. However, the pouch is very well made. It's lovely soft leather, and there's enough room inside for little bits, so this will come in handy if you don't want small bits scattered around your handbag. Of course, I could not pass up an opportunity to buy some AP straight there. I wasn't after any of the big pieces. I was mainly looking at accessories and socks, and whilst I feel the selection they brought was somewhat small, I would have liked to see more of the jewellery and things like this. I enjoy what I got, which is a pair of wrist cuffs in Saks. My logic here being, Saks is a nightmare to match with itself, and even on Taobao, not many Taobao brands will do a Saks pair of wrist cuffs, so I'd rather have it straight from the brand. The quality is amazing. They cost £40 on the day, which I believe is pretty similar to what you'd pay for them in a Paris shop. But brand wrist cuffs, brand new, I'm happy. It fills a gap. And last, the first thing that I purchased, and one that I knew from the very beginning that I had to get, came from this kind of well-known brand called Triple Fortune, who also happened to be guests at the event. And oh, sorry, I'm just looking at it right now. It is a bit of a status thing to own a Triple Fortune bonnet. However, for the craftsmanship that goes into it, it was worth every penny spent on it, and I absolutely cannot wait to wear it. As you can tell, I got it in Saks blue with white, and the level of detail is astonishing. What I didn't know, which they told me when I was buying it, is that each of their bonnets is handmade. So even if you had two people with the same bonnet, let's say black on black, there would be little things that distinguish them, because they're simply, you know, when you're making things by hand, you can't guarantee that it will be 110% exact match. It is so sturdy. I mean, it holds all of this on its own. This is barely tied, and it is a dream come true for me. So I'll do you a demo. As you can tell, the bonnet is too big to fit in the frame. However, I feel like an absolute princess wearing this, so I'm going to find an occasion to wear it. Although British weather kind of wants me to keep this safe. If you're after a Triple Fortune bonnet, I would recommend just buying it new from the brand as you visit either a tea party that they're organising, or just an event where there might be because they're such good quality, and also such a sought after item, especially if you're after a particular colourway, that you're not going to get them that much cheaper second hand. I believe in Japan they're being sold in Keda shops, so you can have a look on the Keda shop website, see if they have any, see if they have the colours you're after, but then you have to include all the shopping service and shipping fees. And I know Triple Fortune do attend quite a few events. I know they were in the States recently. They've done a tea party in Paris this year as well as last. So it will be best value for money and best deal for you to buy it straight from them. And also you get to then tell Babby and Kaya from Triple Fortune right in the eye that their bonnets are the best thing on this planet and that you love the work that they're doing. And maybe you'll be rewarded with some saucy cabadon. I've had one, I know what I'm talking about. And that, dear biscuits, concludes the Dream Masquerade Carnival haul. Even though I got a fair share of things, there's quite a few items there. I was expecting myself to buy more, but having said this, every piece that I have I'm happy with. It is something that will see use, maybe not immediately, but it will eventually. And all the freebies were an absolute dream, and again, these are that's the kind of freebies that I'd love to see. If you're organising a Lolita event in Europe, please take note. We want mugs, we want badges, put the leaflets on the side. And colouring books, give us colouring books. So, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this haul. If you did, please like this video, comment on it, subscribe to the channel. And if you're after more pictures and opinions about Dream Masquerade Carnival weekend, do not forget to check out my blog, Cupcakes and Unicorns, where you'll find more of that as well as more other Lolita related content. Until next time, take care. Bye!